My journey began when I was born, following this woman around and learning from her. A mother and a daughter's love never ends, but the role changed. And it began to change in earnest in 2013 when she was formally diagnosed with Alzheimer's. That year my father had cancer and was being treated, and it scared her. The nurse in her understood what that diagnosis meant, and she was afraid, and so was I. She could no longer be my father's decision maker for medicine or financial decisions, and so reluctantly, we needed a formal diagnosis. We already knew it had been years of changes, but this made it formal. And on that day that they gave us a name, I made it my purpose to remind Betty of all her favorite things. We made it our goal that she would be safe, that she would know she was loved, and she would see something beautiful every day. It was the hardest journey, and it was the best. I miss pushing Betty in a wheelchair. We were so close. There's different ways of showing love. We'd go to the gardens and we'd go to the playgrounds, which she loved, the kids. We'd go to the ocean and she'd trace the clouds with her fingers. This was thank you. This was glory. She communicated with her eyes and her smile like a child. I learned that communication doesn't require language, and she taught me what a mother knows. It's a look, it's a touch, it's a connection. She taught me, Dad taught me, the greatest love of all is the love that gives away yourself and gets so much back in return. I miss brushing her hair. I miss holding the spoon. I miss hearing her sing the psalms and sing the hymns. Even when she couldn't remember my name, she remembered the music. She remembered beauty. She was the essence of beauty and gratitude and love. To the end, she never forgot how to say, I love you. Thank you. And if you ever need me, I'll be there. She is here. She always will be. What was the challenge? Sometimes looking around going, but where are they? The unnamed they that I could blame for the hardship. There was no they. This is a season that comes to all of us. There is a winding down, an aging out, a rusting out, or a wearing out. This is not to blame. This is the season of letting go. I struggled with how I did it differently than others, and then learned to accept that different was really good. Sharon would laugh and she would sing, and Dave, oh my goodness, when my brother came, Betty couldn't wait. She'd sit at the door for Dave to put her in the car and put her hand on the stick shift. But mostly watching Betty follow my father with her eyes and lean on my father with all that there was. I remember hearing a small voice once say to me, do you see how your mother leans on her husband? Do you think there's anything that would cause him to step away and let her fall? No. I knew the answer was no. He would never let her fall. And for 63 years, he was faithful to that promise. He never let her fall. And God said to me, and I won't either. I will help you walk her all the way home